Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for C.J. McCollum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center, blocking down the middle. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
The kick out to White. Three-pointer. Rebound by Olynyk. Williamson against Porzingis. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Now here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. Pass to White. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. And here's Murray. He's covered by Holiday. Olynyk with a screen on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson misses. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Count that bucket.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
So it's the Pelicans now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's Holiday. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. On the wing, Tatum. Fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Murray against Holiday. Murray passes to McCollum. To the middle. Tatum against Williamson. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Boston in second.
Well, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to McCollum. Olynyk with a screen on White. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Tatum. 23 points his last outing. The shot by Holiday, no good. Williamson passes to Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
First one falls for him.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Free throw good. Brown. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Takes the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Pelicans trail by 8. Outside Murray. Pass to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Brown scanning the floor. Outside Holiday. Now Brown. Tipped and stolen by Jones. Brown with some nice D. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. It's stolen by Olynyk. They've got numbers. And stolen by Holiday. Porzingis for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 8. He elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Celtics lead by 6. Now Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
McCollum outside. Picked by Williamson. To the paint. Here's Murray. Tries again. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Porzingis. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. The first one falls. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Brown, he's checked in for Jones. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So Holiday will go to the free throw line. That one on Murray.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Jrue Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Jrue Holiday is elite, period.
Brown, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brown passes to Olynyk. Williamson against Tatum. Back to Olynyk. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Boston leading by 7. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Over to the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Pelicans cleared away.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
That free throw good from Olynyk. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's McCollum. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Williamson. The jump hook. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now just a 4-point Boston lead. Here's Tatum. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach how they plan to limit DeJounte Murray tonight, and he told me we have to match his energy on both ends of the court. DeJounte is a player who can create something out of nothing with the intensity that he plays with. We can expect to see a lot of hustle on the court tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's McCollum. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Tatum against Brown. To the wing, right side. Clock at 4. Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hawkins is checked in for the Pelicans. Boston leading by 4. And here's Holiday. Pass to Brown. And here's White. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. White's got 6 points.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Murray inside. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 7. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Williamson. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Boston leading by 8. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
New Orleans is shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Williamson up top. Horford covering. Williamson passes to Hawkins. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And he gets it to go. Olynyk's got his second bucket on the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so it's Boston with it. 9-point game. Here's Pritchard, averaging around 6 a game. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway doesn't go that time. Nice D from Brown.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Outside Murray. The shake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Gotta be careful how you guard Murray, especially when he's looking to score inside.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
He hits the second from the line, and the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Here's Hauser. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Horford. Shot from 16. Misi grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Outside Murray. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 5 now.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hawkins is checked in for DeJounte Murray. Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. The kick to Tatum. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Tatum's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Hawkins. Jacks up a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Up top, Horford. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. Brown finds McCollum. Got a piece of it. Tatum looking it over. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Hawkins. Pass to McCollum. Here's Messi. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Celtics lead by 12. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. McCollum defends. Here's Pritchard. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Pritchard. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Tatum against Brown. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Now here's Tatum. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. A clear look from McCollum. Out to the right wing. Horford against Brown. The 3. They get it back. Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans no good. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. McCollum defends. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And Tatum drills the 3.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for Hawkins. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Williamson, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Boston leading by 13. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. To the inside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside, Brown. Off target from 3-point range. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. McCollum's shot is off. Boston's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Pass to Cornette. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's McCollum. Now here's Brown. Hounded by Tatum. Brown, no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Hauser. From deep. Jones grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 16. For 3, McCollum. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. McCollum's got 5 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Boston's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. McCollum defends. Cornette sets a screen. Tatum passes to Cornette. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
New Orleans is shooting poorly at only 28%. Pass to Messi. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
The shot by Messi, no good. Boston leading by 17. Pass to Pritchard. Let's go with a 3. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, McCollum knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 16. Horford left side. Pass to Hauser from the arc. And they'll get another chance. That one goes in.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Brown with it from behind the arc. No good there. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Cornette. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. Out to Horford. Lets it fly. Jones grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 16. And here's Brown. Inside. From downtown. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Pritchard. Offline with a 3.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
McCollum's shot is off. Boston leading by 16. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Out to the right wing. Here's Cornette. Counted from distance. Cornette's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Horford passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. Back to Pritchard. Up and over McCollum. Pritchard, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
They still need this. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got his first points of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Boston ends up going with a new group, and New Orleans making a change here. Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You take a look at the Celtics. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
You know, for the Celtics, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Brown, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jones finds McCollum. Now Olynyk. Williamson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Brown. Fires from way outside. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Murray with it. He's got 5. Screen by Olynyk. The drive by Murray. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
1:25 left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Murray. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 7 points.
You gotta like the intensity behind Murray's drive. He has no intention there of stopping.
There's a minute 12 left in the half. Holiday against Murray. Outside Holiday. Kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 18. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Brown, coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 17. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray against Holiday. Outside Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
Free throw drops from Murray. And Murray drops them both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Right side Brown. Here's Porzingis. And so it's Boston up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is setting the tone. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Boston Celtics.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Pelicans trail by 15. So for New Orleans right now. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Jones. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Jones, the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Here's Williamson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Connects from downtown.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Pass to Olynyk. Murray with it. He's covered by Holiday. Holiday against Murray. McCollum outside. The 3 is up. Rebound Boston. Here's Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And checking out some numbers for Jason Tatum.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. 90 seconds into the second half now. Tatum with some nice D.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Down low. Here's McCollum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 10 points for him.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Outside Tatum. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Tatum. Give him 23. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Brown, a screen on Williamson. Brown inside, working on Jones. Brown, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Williamson passes to Jones. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Williamson. Now Murray. He's covered by Holiday. Shot clock at 3. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Tatum passes to Porzingis. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Olynyk with a jam.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk, important on that dunk.
Celtics lead by 18. Now Brown. 7 points in the game. Porzingis finds White. Brown with it. Over Jones. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. White with the steal. The ball's knocked loose. McCollum with a steal. Right side Olynyk. Free throw line jumper. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Williamson against Tatum. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 13. No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum. Boston leading by 18. And it's Brown off the drive. And the jam by Brown.
This guy's so dangerous on the drive, and if Brown has an opportunity to finish strong, there's going to be no doubt.
Pass to Olynyk. The three is up. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Porzingis. And it's good. 2 points.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Jones against Brown. Jones, the pass to Murray. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 11. Williamson against Tatum. Spins. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. And he comes up with a bucket. Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 13. Jones from outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Holiday. Great D that time from Murray.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Olynyk for three. He buries it from three. Olynyk's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Tatum against Williamson. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room to the inside. And stolen by Williamson. A clear look for Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Timeout.
McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And New Orleans making a change here. Brown's checked in. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Number 1, Jason Tatum.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Celtics lead by 19. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Brown. Back to Holiday. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. McCollum on the wing. The 3-ball. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Shot's good by McCollum.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Williamson against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Holiday. Defended by Murray. The shot by Holiday, no good. On offense, here are the Pelicans. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Pass to Olynyk. Inside. Here's McCollum. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. McCollum's got 15.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Tatum. 16-point lead. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. And here's Holiday. 4-3, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Murray passes to Olynyk. Here's Williamson, hounded by Tatum. Fades back. Williamson misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
.146 left in the third quarter. Williamson against Tatum. Williamson passes to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Here's Tatum. He's got 27. Pass to Pritchard. Williamson against Tatum. And he can't get that one. Good D by Williamson. Brown passes to Murray. Shoots from 12. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display. .46 seconds left in the third quarter.
And here's Tatum. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Shot is up. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Tatum. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Olynyk for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. It's stolen by Olynyk. Brown passes to Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Tatum. 27 points for him. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 17. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in a two-guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. That one goes. Count it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Messi. Outside Murray. Takes a three. Boston pulls it in. Cornett's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Hauser passes to Tatum. To the paint. Tries a 9-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it.
Pelicans trail by 21. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Murray for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Tatum against Jones. Tatum inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Herb Jones picks one up.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And he makes the first.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. He's perfect from the line this time. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Again, the miss by Murray.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 assists in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Messi. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
I like that from Murray. I mean, he lets things develop and then boom, assist.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Celtics lead by 20. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. It's stolen. Now the Pelicans in transition. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. makes both free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum, just 5 on the clock. And it's rejected. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's Boston now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pelicans trail by 18. Back to Murray. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Three-pointer off the mark.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Holiday. Brown with the steal. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And he lays it in.
Yeah, Bruce Brown, not the fastest guy on the court, but he's got incredible instincts, gets out in front of the play.
Here's Holiday. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser from outside the arc. He can't hit that time.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And Brown has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. Cadis checked in for Boston. And the Pelicans also making a change. Olynyk's checked in. Murray with it. Outside, Brown. Here's Messi, hounded by Tatum. Olynyk passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
Always, Bruce Brown has a high level of aggression. I love that play right there.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
Horford, he's checked in for Cada. Zion Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. C.J. McCollum comes in for DeJounte Murray. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Williamson left side. McCollum against Holiday. Takes the 3. McCollum's shot is off. Boston leading by 16. Here's Hauser. And stolen by Williamson. Out on his own on the break. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Good defensive reflexes from Zion. Sees a chance to force a turnover and turns it into a fast break.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Tatum against Williamson. Here's Horford. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded by Olynyk. Here's Hauser. Drains the triple. Hauser's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, what a wonderful distribution from Al Horford. This guy's truly unselfish. Any team would love to have him.
Williamson against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Jones. Williamson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Tatum. 5 to shoot. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Well, Olynyk is such a long guy. Exceptional at using his body to get to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Hauser. Hawkins is checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Holiday. Over McCollum. And the basket by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 17.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Williamson passes to Brown. For 3, McCollum. And again, New Orleans no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Tatum against Williamson. Kick out to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Boston leading by 18. Holiday with the ball. McCollum covering. Outside Holiday. Here's Walsh. Off the mark there with a 3. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Olynyk. Williamson outside. Back to Olynyk. Clock at 6. Tries the spin move. McCollum. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brown. Olynyk with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McCollum finds Williamson. There's the 3. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist from Williamson.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Tatum. Holiday passes to Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And they pick up 2. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Hawkins. Now here's McCollum. The 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Holiday passes to Brown. Now Tatum. Back to Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Over Olynyk. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Here's Hawkins. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Olynyk finds Jones. Murray against Holiday to the middle. Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Murray against Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Now here's Tatum, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 19 points.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
And here's Murray. Pass to Olynyk. Williamson looking around. Over Tatum. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Williamson. And stolen by Holiday.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
So it's Boston now. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, on the wing Tatum. Out left to the wing. McCollum with a steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Jones. And the shot goes down. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tatum against Williamson. Tatum passes to Porzingis. McCollum with a steal. Outside Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Jason Tatum.